Aquarius, the creative and intelligent zodiac that remains as the justice of the universe, your stay in the 7th house will be an extremely spiritual journey for you. Psychedelic and positive will define the adventure in the month of Libra, and you'll express this feeling through your creative and communicative mediums. Whether it's writing, filming, or building, you will create something that will define you. Use this time to draw a self-portrait of yourself, not of your face, but of your inside and the soul that lives within you. Really dig deep during October to find out what can bring your life balance. Being honest and bringing the well-deserved justice to your own spirit is exactly what the water bearer needs to remain in great health. Aquarius, you are usually there for the world anytime they need you. Right now it is time to focus on your own needs and really look within into what you want out of this life cycle. Begin to adjust your lenses to view the details instead of the overall picture. Neptune, the planet that rules the spiritual Pisces, will set in motion the events of October for the empathetic Aquarius. Pisces is the zodiac of the dual fish. They represent spirituality and duality. Libra, the host of the 7th house, is also a sign of balance and emotional dependency. Aquarius is not a sign of emotion. You, my fair water bearer, are very cautious with releasing images of uncertainty. You practice extreme self-control and know when it's time to be emotional and when it's time to be serious. Because of this, you rarely pay attention to your emotional needs and will leave them starving for long stretches at a time. The influence of both Neptune, Pisces, and Libra will all adjust your priorities and set time aside for you, since you haven't done so on your own. Neptune will then quintil the true node on the first day of October and set off your true destiny. The true node is the North Star of astrology. It guides us to our destined place in this life cycle and leads us when we don't know where to go. Following your true node can feel like the hand that guides you when you feel lost. Aquarius, when Neptune quintiles true node, allow for this planetary movement to guide you by your hand into your spiritual destiny. What does your soul want to be fed? Pluto, having been in retrograde for the past months, will begin to move its energy forward and go direct on the 7th of October. Pluto is usually a planet of self-destruction, and when it goes into retrograde, the zodiacs experience a time of turmoil and extreme change. It brings along a metamorphosis of the inner soul and manifests new beginnings, whether the zodiacs ask for those transformations or not. The energy of Pluto changed Aquarius in some way earlier in the year, and now that it is facing forward and moving ahead, it can allow for Aquarius to do that too. Instead of having a self-destructive phase, you will only experience the transformative phase on the inside of your spirit. The influence of Neptune is still heavy, and your soul will ask you questions as to what could change in your life to make it better. Is it your job? Is it where you live? Do you have too much or too little? Really ponder about what could improve not only your physical life, but the spiritual zone in which your soul lingers. The last quarter moon will then rise above your spirit on the 28th day of October, nearing the end of your spiritual journey. What did you accomplish during your time reflecting inwards? It is important to acknowledge all of the changes you've encountered during your influence under Neptune, Libra, and Pluto when it comes to what the water bearer's soul needs. Perhaps this month isn't where you'll find your answer, Aquarius, but it's the month where your search begins. Finding the answer isn't necessarily what you're looking for either, and don't forget that a journey is never about the destination. October is when you are looking as to what you can begin to prep for the journey. Almost like packing before the trip. Aquarius, you are so intuitive and creative, and I'm sure your journey is going to bring out wonderful ideas and manifestations that you will one day share with the world. Right now though, it is crucial to work on yourself so that those ideas are released freely and without regret. You are a natural giver to society, and what society needs is a strong judge of character to bring justice to the world. That is you, Aquarius. Water bearer, remember that to be the peacekeeper of society, you must also keep the peace inside yourself. Spirituality is just as important as creativity, and focusing on yourself can allow you to care for others 10 times more. Thank you so much for watching. Please give us a thumb up if you liked the video. Subscribe our YouTube channel not to miss the next video horoscope. Visit our website GoToHoroscope.com where you can find actual horoscope for today. Download our apps from Google Play and App Store to have your daily horoscope always on hand.